everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Aren't they fabulous today? The sun is shining, the cold wind is blowing, and it's a great day to be alive. Okay, entertainment only. If you've got any questions you'd like me to have a look at, please pop them in the comments section below, and we'll see how we go. A few little snippets of interest today. Apparently Russia's issued an arrest warrant for Lindsey Graham. Oh dear, poor Lindsey. Heart goes out to the people of Ukraine at the moment. The Russian army, out of desperation, are targeting Kiev with drones. So please, if you stay safe. We're so near the turning point. Just look after yourselves and love your neighbours. Boris Johnson apparently is doing a speaking tour of the US and met Donald Trump to discuss the conflict in Ukraine. Oh, please, talk about two has-been politicians that are never going to get back into power, desperately trying to remain relevant. Don't give them the oxygen that they're desperately trying for. Just ignore them. Okay, what I'm going to have a look at is what's going to happen to the Texas Congress. So I read yesterday on Paxton and Abbott that yes, I do see Attorney General Ken Paxton taking Governor Greg Abbott with him. However, as several pointed out, even though Beto technically won the governorship election in Texas, because of the way things are, Lieutenant Dan Patrick would step up into the role as governor, and apparently he's even worse than Abbott. So I want to have a look to see what's going to happen with the Texas Congress. Yeah, this seedy underbelly swamp is going to be brought to the surface and exposed. They are all thigh deep in it, and it's going to be a juggling act is what I'm getting, because what I really got is when I thought about this question, literally simply just wrote it down. I got that Dan Patrick is also going to get caught up and exposed in regards to the dark money. Now, when I pull the Russia card, I'll just clarify that it can also mean Saudi, any of those sort of dubious autocratic states, money coming in. Feeling that it was Russia that they're going to get caught up in, because it was Russia prior to Russia having no money. So I'm getting it. So when I wrote the question down, I did get that Dan Patrick is also going to find himself caught up in it, which means, well, who then steps up into the governor role? I just really got that it's just going to be a dominoes effect and a real mess. Going to get caught up in the messaging. This is never a celebration card for me. This is about the messaging, getting caught up and people walking away in regards to financial corruption. So I'll just have a quick look, first of all, at Dan Patrick, Lieutenant Governor, second in command, Dan Patrick. What's coming down the pike for Dan Patrick? Dan Patrick. Using my mystical manga cards, Dan Patrick. I don't have the box. I do have a book somewhere. Should pull it out. Dan Patrick. What's coming down for Dan Patrick? Okay. Oh, sorry. Prickly, which means on target. Okay. Come on down. The first two cards coming out are there are secrets yet to be revealed. The High Priestess. There are things behind the scenes that have not yet been revealed. Paper trail, I suspect, and it's going to come forward very quickly, but I'm really getting from this card chaos. It's going to cause chaos. I did ask what's coming down the pike for Dan Patrick. Base of this reading. Yeah, okay. Eight of Swords. He's going to find himself restricted. He's going to get caught up in this basically when it comes through. And in the past, we have the authorities looking into this, but also governance, but it's in the past. His position in government is in the past. Crowning this reading, what am I getting in regards to this messaging coming forward? I think in regards to overseas activities, but also a plan being formulated. So Dan Patrick, okay, he's trying to formulate a plan to keep himself safe, but he knows that he's vulnerable. Immediate future, temperance, balance and moderation, the pouring from cup to cup, but the two cups are entangled. Okay, thank you guys. What they're telling me is that he's desperately trying to uh, keep himself protected. Okay, balance himself, balance his safety. I'm really drawn to the two here. He's trying to come up with a plan. Here he is trying to keep himself safe by pouring from cup to cup, but both cups are tangled up in this webbing is what I've got there. Thank you, boys. Externally for him, being forced to walk away. Internally, because he's chained to this devil energy. Oh, man, are any of them not? Yeah, okay, I don't think this could be much clearer. Hopes and fears. A significant ending for Dan Patrick. Oh, boy, outcome. Finding himself burdened. The burden of the messaging that's coming out is going to bring him to an end of his cycle. We've got this new beginning and a new plan coming forward, or a plan coming to fruition, emotionally overwhelming, a plan coming to fruition that is going to bring about his being forced to retreat with the Four of Swords there, because the whistleblower is going, with the Page of Swords, the whistleblower is going to spill the beans. So I think when they start going down, they can't dob in on each other fast enough. We then have the Emperor about his connections with this this Page of Coins, his money connections with. I'm going to say Trump, but it's more than Trump. It's the Abbott Paxton. It's the Cruz. It's the all this toxic masculine. The money message of the money is going to come forward with the Page of Coins, which is going to bring about an ending, a significant ending, as he reaps what he sows with the Seven of Coins there. In regards to the lies and the stealing, with the Six of Swords and his poor choices with the Seven of Cups and his abuse of power. Right. Be careful what you wish for with the Nine of Cups. An offer coming forward for him. So it may be that he doesn't face jail time, but he might be asked to leave. We've got the Page of Wands, information coming forward, Queen of Swords, prosecutors, Knight of Coins in regards to his mercenary actions. Here's the Russian Saudi card again. And here is my DOJ card. The Star, which is about the best of democracy, the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turning. It's going to bring about a suspension and things being also seen from a different point of view by the voter, that is going to bring about a new beginning, a new start, a new journey. Yeah, okay, well, that really tells the story. Dan Patrick is going to get caught up with this mob, and I don't know that he's going to face jail time. I think he's going to be given the offer to depart, exit stage left. But what does that mean? What's going to then happen to the Texas government? Who is next in line? Because there's going to be connections made there. I think he's going to be made the offer to step down as information is brought forward. And I think he's going to take it because they're all going to be dobbing in on each other. So what is actually going to happen to government in Texas when they all start falling like dominoes? I don't know who's next after Dan Patrick. What's going to happen? So Beto, from what I understand, won't be stepping in because of the election result. It'll then trickle down. But are there going to be many left? But yeah, the voters are going to have their eyes wide open in regards to this occurring. Okay, show me what is going to happen to the Texas governance, houses of government, House, Senate. There's Ted Cruz, he's up to his eyeballs in it as well. Oh, goodness me. I know he's on the federal level, so I'm looking just at internally within Texas, what's going to happen to governance internally in Texas. Come on down, let's have a look. Queen of Coins, nurturing, healing, new opportunities being brought forward. Let's see where it goes. As several of them walk away or are forced to walk away. 8? Are there 8 that are going to have to leave? So this is the stability of government is going to be challenged by those that are leaving. Right. What reading are we doing here? I'll do the same. Celtic Cross, Page of Cups, something coming completely out of left field that's going to catch even an old cynic like me by surprise. I'm wondering whether there's 8 in total that are going to have to walk. So we've got Abbott, Paxton, and Patrick. So let me know if you've got any ideas who the next 5 are. In the past, the Queen of Wands, the legislators, bringing forward the information, crowning this reading complete and utter downfall with the Ten of Swords, the swords piercing and bringing about downfall. And she also is, for those that are thigh deep or hip deep in this swamp, it's bringing about downfall for those that are in this swamp. Okay, so what's going to happen with the governance? The Knight of Swords, a harsh truth coming forward in the immediate future. Going back to simpler times is the external energy. Going back to the past. Let's see what's an intergenerational legacy going forward. The passing of the baton is what I'm getting. To a new generation is what I'm getting internally. Okay. Passing from the moneyed to passing from this old generation of the moneyed to the new generation. And women, big time, is what I'm really getting there. Okay. Hopes and fears, the Hermit, investigations, but lighting the path forward as well, but just really caught up in this swamp, trying to find a way out of this swamp is what I'm getting there. Okay, outcome, yeah, juggling act. I don't know. How does it go down? Juggling act where they're desperately trying to rebalance amongst this tangle of ropes. Be careful what you wish for. An offer coming forward, having to defend themselves, defend itself, and then we have a new beginning. A new beginning, disappointment with what's on offer, but then we have strengths and a coming together. On the base, we have the dark money being exposed in regards to this toxic masculine energy. We have justice, we have full illumination as this Page of Swords has come forward with dobbing each other in and being seen in a very uncomfortable manner that's going to bring about a new beginning, as we have the King of Swords coming forward with prosecution of those that are going to find themselves in retreat in the face of this devil energy. It is going to happen quickly, and it's going to be quite chaotic as things with the High Priestess, as things that we do not yet know are brought forward, and the voter is going to have to make a decision. A lot of messaging coming out in regards to the information to the voter. A lot of information. They're going to try and hang on to what they can. It's going to be a lot coming forward in regards to who tied themselves to whom in regards to the King of Coins, the Moon, the thigh deep, those in thigh deep in the swamp are going to be exposed. Eight of Swords find themselves restricted, and then Judgment, an inevitable ending to their shenanigans. Right, I'm just going to grab Pendulum to see how is this going to go? Right. Can I ask a question, please, guys? Right, random roundings. They're ready for the question. Are there going to be a number in the Texas governance, that are going to find themselves ousted? Big solid yes there. Is the chain of command in the Texas government going to simply be passed down? I got the feeling they're going to go to elections in regards to this, and that's a no. If you could see my finger is as still as a rock, but I'm getting a very definite no there. Are the Texan people, in light of this, going to go to early elections? Are the Texan people, in the light of all this, going to go to early elections? Yes. Okay. Ask a question. We've had the Chariot card twice, which is quickly and chaotic. Is this going to occur before my summer solstice, the Texan winter solstice? Is this going to occur before the Texan winter solstice? No. Is it going to occur? Is this having to go to an election going to occur before the normal 2023 to 24 election? 24 election. The Pendulum knew what I was talking about. I'm talking about the big election. Yeah. Is this going to occur in the Texan spring? The Texan spring. Is this having to go to election going to occur in the Texan spring? Yeah. Wow. I have no idea how that works because I don't understand a lot of the American election system. But I see Texas having to go to the polls. I think if it's more than a certain number of weeks or months or something, they have to go to the polls. I didn't ask whether they'll then go again to the 2023, 24 election, which I think they will. Let me know what you think are going to fall in regards to this. Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care, look after yourselves.